with the girls of the West. You know what? Pikes Peak Rodeo is in full swing. We're hanging out with these ladies coming up next.
Rodeo season in the Pikes Peak region, and we are celebrating all week long.
That's right. Lauren McDonald is live and local on the west side at Norris Penrose Event Center with a preview of the rodeo action, which you can experience at the Pikes Peak Rodeo. Lauren, giddy up. Good morning.
Giddy up. That's right, Taylor and Craig. Good morning to the both of you. You know what? Big tradition this week. We've been celebrating it all week long here in the Pikes Peak region. Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo happening now through Saturday. Here with two true American girls promoting the Western way of life and the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. We have the girls of the West. We have Jamie and Sierra now. It is a big time of year for you two. You've got to be exhausted because I've seen you on TV about every single day. You guys are tired, but you're pushing through, looking beautiful as always. Now, what can people expect if they come out tonight to the rodeo?
So we have 3 more performances of professional rodeo. Tonight we're honoring missile defense, and tomorrow at the Saturday matinee we'll have over 1,000 cadets in the stands. So we're still rodeoing hard, and we're still honoring our military, which is our biggest mission here.
Definitely love the support of the military. What type of events are people going to want to see tonight?
So we have all of the classic rodeo events tonight, everything from barrel racing to mutton busting to bull riding. So get here early because traffic is horrid in the springs, we know, but we have an awesome fan zone. And even though it's been sprinkling, the ground is great and everyone's still having a great time.
Yeah, fan zone. We're going to talk more about that in a little bit. Sierra, big day for you. You find your aid of the girl to the West, aid to you for all of next year. So tell me about that process, what you went through last year and what the ladies this morning will be going through.
So last year was a great day for me. I feel like it was just yesterday, but we're going to have 4 ladies competing this morning here at the scenic Norris Penrose Event Center in horsemanship to start the morning. So they'll ride their own horse in a pattern, and then they're all going to switch horses and ride someone else's horse in the same pattern. So you can really, anyone can ride their own horse, but can you switch onto someone else's horse you've never ridden before and do the same thing? That tests true horsemanship. Then the ladies are going to head up to our VIP room on the east side of the arena, and they're going to be judged on their interviewing skills with a personal interview and then also a speech in front of past girls of the West, rangerettes, and board members. So it's a big deal, a big day, and whoever gets chosen gets to spend the rest of the year with me. So good luck, ladies.
Exactly. I'm sure everybody that is competing is very excited and wants that spot for next year. This is not just a pageant. These are true ambassadors to the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. They work so hard all year long. What is your favorite event at the rodeo, I gotta ask?
Mine is probably saddle bronc. Since I was a little girl, I've loved horses, so anything that has to do with horses, I'm in.
All right. Jamie?
I love all the roping, but my favorite event is mutton busting.
Okay, and that's with the sheep?
Kids. Right? Yeah, those kids hanging on to the sheep is my favorite part.
Yeah. Can't wait to see some of that action, guys. So much going on. Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo happening today. Well, it actually started on Tuesday. It's going all the way through Saturday. A lot of fun, and you know what? Gates open at 4 p.m. All the action starts at 7, but there's so much to do before. As I said, we're going to talk about that fan zone and everything that you guys can come out here and check out at the Norris Penrose Event Center. A lot of fun, and tickets still available. Get those at pikespeakorbust.org.
Yeah, Lauren, mutton busting is the best, but those girls of the West are the hardest working when it comes to men or women at the rodeo. They are everywhere doing everything.
4 hours of sleep last night.
Yep. Yeah, all right, Lauren, good stuff. Thanks.
Taylor, 6:36 right now, looking for something to do this weekend.
How about the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo? Here's Lauren McDonald now with what is next.
Good morning from the bucking Broncos to the raging Bulls. There is no shortage of rodeo action here at the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. We are live and local from the Norris Penrose Event Center. Coming up next.
Happening now, the 77th annual Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo, where the top athletes in the sport compete for big prize money.
It is such a good time, and right now Lauren McDonald gets us up close and personal for what you can expect to see out there for one of the hottest tickets on tour. Lauren, good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeehaw! I wish I had my cowboy hat, got the boots on. I am gearing up for this Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. Can't wait for all the action. We kicked it off with the parade on Tuesday night. It's been going on ever since, and it ends on Saturday here with Gene Renuart, President and former General in the military. Commanding General. Good morning. Thanks for being here with us this morning.
It is my pleasure.
Now, the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo, big part of this community. It is also a big part of the military here. You guys give back so much to our local military families.
We do. This has been going on on for quite some time, since right after World War II. That's been the real focus of the benefits of the rodeo, has been to go to our military families, our military charities in the community. Each year in the fall, we present some really nice checks to each of those organizations, and they really go to help out our young airmen, our young soldiers, their families, and to help in the veteran community, as well as helping with cancer research as well. So those are the kind of the big three of our benefit from the rodeo.
You yourself are a retired commanding general, so how much does it mean to you with your past experience in the military? How much does it mean to these families?
It is huge. It really is. And I when we first arrived here, one of the first things I got to do was help with the accepting and then dispersing some of the funds that happens, and it really does go straight into programs that touch people's lives. For example, every year at Thanksgiving, Fort Carson builds big kind of Thanksgiving dinner baskets for the very young soldiers and their families, and this helps support some of that. We have child care programs that are supported. We have STEM education programs that are supported, chaplains funds. So it really makes a huge difference. Definitely supporting our local heroes. There's also some rodeo heroes. People think about them as cowboys. They are cowboys, but you know, they're also serious athletes. Boy, that's the truth. These young men and women, they literally are putting life and limb at risk as they come out here. They know the business well. They train hard at this, but they are really professional athletes in every sense of the word. We get some bumps and bruises for sure, but they want to keep competing, and of course for them each performance is the opportunity to help their own prize money winnings, and so they're pretty motivated each night they come out. Yeah, guys, you see the bulls behind us. First year that we are going to see American freestyle bullfighting. If you don't know what that is, I encourage you to YouTube it. It is crazy stuff. These guys are serious athletes. Like I said, all the action happening through Saturday. We are going to talk more about this rodeo and all the fun things that you can do in the fan zone coming up in our next segment. For now, I'll send it back to you. That's awesome. Yeah, lots to do. So much inside the rodeo and then outside as well.
So I want to see Lauren on a bull.
Yeah, I want to see her mutton bust.
No.
Yes.
Not today.
Come on, Lauren.
All right, thanks.
Not today.
Lauren, thanks.
Experience real professional rodeo action at the 77th annual Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo.
Yeah, the rodeo kicked off on Tuesday night with the annual rodeo parade. And right now, Laura McDonald is at the Norris Penrose Event Center with more on what there is to do during this long-time family fun tradition. Lauren.
Yeehaw! It's time to giddy up. We are gearing you up for the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo in full swing, happening right now at the Norris Penrose Event Center Fan Zone. The best place to be before the rodeo, here with Jen Ferda, the board of directors of the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. You're also in charge of this fan zone. Yes. Gonna have a lot of fun in the Wild Wild West if you come over here.
Absolutely. It opens at 4 p.m. We have everything from Western theme to a ton of rides. This is absolutely the place to be. We'll keep you busy. We'll keep the kids busy. Everybody has a ton of fun.
We've got a chuck wagon. We've got a teepee. Tell me about some of the specific things that kids can come in here and play on.
Sure. We have a bungee jump, and for our little buckaroos who are a little more thrilling, we have a 50-foot jump. They can go up there, and then if they get scared, they can bail out and go down the slide. We have bounce houses. We have a little shooting range. We have live music from the conservatory. We have some awesome giant steers, the longhorn steers. Kiddos can pet them. They can get on there, take a picture. We have a petting zoo. We have pony rides. We have a gun show, and then we have your favorite part of this.
Yes, I want to learn all about it.
We have mutton busting.
Mutton busting. Okay. I can't participate in this, though. I'm too big.
You
right?
cannot.
This is only 5 to 9.
5 to 9-year-olds, and this is essentially, we're going to put our little buckaroos on sheep, and we put them on, we put a little helmet on them, and we tell them to hold on tight.
Hold on tight.
And they get to ride that, and if they ride that sheep and they stay on that sheep for long enough, they actually get to ride the sheep in the big arena
in front of
during the rodeo. It is so much fun.
And this is going on through Saturday?
This goes, yes, so we have one performance tonight, then on Saturday we have one in the afternoon. The rodeo starts at 1 p.m., fan zone opens at 10, and then we have the last performance of the rodeo, Fan zone opens at 4 p.m. and then the rodeo starts at 7 again.
All right, now let's talk about the weather. Expected to be beautiful this weekend, but it's been a little dicey the past couple days. Tonight, we might get a little rain. It just depends. You say the kids play out here no matter what.
Nope.
Bring them out, rain or shine.
Here it is. Hashtag Colorado kids. They do not care. Parents, don't worry about it. It's so much fun with your kiddos. Bring them out. The bungee jump's still going. Everything's still going on. You can still hang out with the animals. We have a hay ride. You know, everything still happens. The rodeo still happens, and quite frankly, it's a little bit more fun.
You said about 2 hours of fun to be had here before the actual rodeo starts.
Absolutely.
So gates open at 4 for the fun zone.
Yep.
Rodeo action starts at 7. After the party, it's the after party.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that real quick.
Sure. We have live music, we have mechanical bulls, and you can just get in there and you can twirl your partner around the dance floor. So much fun.
A lot of fun here at the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo happening right now through Saturday. Guys, you got to get out here. Tickets still available, pikespeakorbust.org. You can check that out there. And like I said, so much here to do in the fun zone, showing us the Wild Wild West. So much fun to be had in the Wild Wild West.
The
Back to you.
after party when things really get wild.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah. All right. Lauren,
That's right.
good
That's what
stuff.
I hear.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. The time right now is.
Hey guys, good morning. When the Cowboys get bucked off, they've got to get back on. Coming up, we are talking to the unsung heroes of the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. That's next.
Real professional rodeo action at the 77th annual Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo.
Yes, the rodeo kicked off on Tuesday night with the annual rodeo parade. And this morning, Lauren right now is live and local, giving us a front row seat to all the action. And wow, who you got there?
Woo!
Cactus.
This is Wiggles, guys. Meet
Aw.
Wiggles. Is he cute or what?
He is cute.
Such a nice horse. Yes, for sure. He's a nice horse. We also have Josh Edwards with us here. Now, you are a rodeo pickup man, but this is not your main job. You're also a radiologist, you're a pilot, you're a Hollywood stuntman. You do it all.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know if I do it all very well, but I try to do it all.
Well, you've impressed me, that's for sure. All right, now let's talk about your role in the rodeo. What actually do you do?
The role of the pickup man is to actually, there's a few roles. A lot of it is production-wise. We help kind of facilitate everything that's going on in the event, just keep it all rolling. One of our main jobs is in the actual bucking horse events where the cowboys, once the ride is over, we ride up beside them, they jump off onto us, and then we catch the horses and escort them out of the arena just to keep the production rolling.
Right, and to help keep people safe.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now tell me about the diciest situation you've been a part of when it comes to this whole rodeo thing, because you deal with the bulls as well.
Right. There's a few, you know, anytime when you're running kind of wide open next to bucking horses, it's challenging, or having to rope the bulls and drag them out. I mean, usually they're kind of on the hunt for something at that point. Probably the worst thing I've ever had happen is I actually rode up next to a saddle bronc horse, and our horses got our legs tangled up, and we all went down and cartwheeled over the top of each other.
Oh.
So had a little bit of a surgery. And
He didn't like that one. Wiggles didn't like it when that happened.
Whoa.
All right, so you guys will be out here tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your advice for somebody that has never been to a rodeo, wants to experience it? Do you encourage them to come out here?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Especially to the Pikes Peak or rodeo or Bust Rodeo. They put on such a great performance here. And there's so many things for the fans. The seating is up close where they get a view of everything, yet it's covered so you don't get rained on if that happens to happen. But the stock is great, the cowboys are great, and there's so much going on outside of the rodeo as well with the fan zone and that kind of thing, that it's just a great venue for a family to come and watch some good entertainment.
Definitely a full day of action. Gates open at 4 p.m. We just checked out the fan zone. You're going to be here tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
So you guys can come see John Edwards tonight, and Wiggles, keeping everybody safe, keeping the action moving. Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. All the rodeo action kicks off at 7 p.m. Wiggles, you're distracting me. He's so sweet, isn't he? And guys, you can still get tickets for this event. You just go to pikespeakorbust.org.
Hey, Wiggles, why the long face?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That was good.
Those pickup men, I've known Josh for a long time. They work hard, and they do a lot of crazy stuff out there. So, Lauren, thank you so much for
Very cool.
getting him on the show this morning.
Well, for those.
Good morning, guys. Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo is in full swing. Coming up after the break, we are getting a full look at the bulls straight out of the shotgun chute. That's next.
season in the Pikes Peak region, and we are celebrating all week long.
That's right. Right now, Lauren McDonald has a preview of some of the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo action, and she is at the Norris Penrose Event Center right now with more. Lauren, good morning.
I want you to pretend like I am a Spanish fighting bull coming out of this chute straight at you. Can you imagine that? I can't. It is scary stuff. It is called professional freestyle bullfighting, and I have a two-time world champion of the sport with me right now, Weston Rutkowski.
Nailed it.
So, yeah, got the name right? All right, so you competed in this last night?
Yes, ma'am,
right?
the last 2 nights.
Yes, so incredible stuff. I watched a video. You're actually on the ground, and you're fighting with bulls.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me how that goes.
Well, the way I like to describe it is it's the ultimate challenge. It's man versus beast. It's the wildest 60 seconds in sports. So it's you versus a Spanish fighting bull, and it's head-to-head. It's a game of cat and mouse, and you sure don't want to be the mouse.
Definitely not. Now, we talked about this earlier. You guys are all rodeo and cowboys, but you're also true athletes. I mean, you train for this. You're in the gym. You're competing regularly. It's not just, oh, here I am here with my cowboy hat, ready to.
Right. No. This is a lot of people call you crazy, but in reality, we're athletes. We go to the gym 5-6 times a week and train for this. This is what I do for a living. So. If you don't put in the work beforehand, how can you expect to make money doing this?
Right. You grew up in rodeo, so that's kind of how you got into this.
Kind of a rodeo junkie.
You've been doing this professionally for about 6 years, full-time for 4 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Scariest moment you've had so far?
Oh, I'd have to be back in March of 14 when I dislocated my hip. A bull gathered me up and threw me right here in front of the out gate, and ended up dislocating my hip, and I thought I was paralyzed, couldn't get up, couldn't move. It was a pretty scary moment for a young kid in a career that wanted to fight bulls and didn't think I'd ever be able to walk again.
Right, but now you're walking.
2 months later, I was back at it.
It worked out. All right, now when you're in the ring with these bulls and they're coming at you, and say they do get you down, who comes in and saves you?
It's your boys that also fight bulls. They're along the fence line. The guys I'm competing against, but we dang sure don't want to see our buddies get hurt. So once one of us goes down, we'll step in, make sure we can get that bull picked up. But once we get that bull's head up and him to get away from him, it's back on you. We clear back out and let you go back to work.
Only you don't want to grab the bull by the horns.
You can, but sometimes you grab a hold of them. I mean, you're dealing with a 1,500-pound animal, so I'm 180 pounds. I grab a hold of 1,500 pounds. He's probably going to jerk me down.
Definitely.
So you can kind of touch them here and there, but I try not to grab a hold of them just because they're a lot stronger than I am.
Right. Now, the freestyle fighting is over for the week, but you actually have a role here tonight. Tell us about that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually here to cowboy protection, which is keep the bull riders safe when they get bucked off. I'm the guy that's supposed to step in, distract that bull, make sure those bull riders get away, while me and my partner, Chuck Swisher, kind of run around in circles, keeping his attention the whole time.
I hear you. All right. Well, if I had a hat, it'd be off to you because you're a brave man. I got to say that. A true cowboy from Texas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's a true cowboy for you, Craig. I know you can appreciate Weston over here, our friend.
That guy
is
a man's man.
He is.
No doubt.
You got that right.
It's all right, Lauren. Thanks. Wow.
8:37 now. Looking for something to do this weekend.
How about the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo? Here's Lauren McDonald right now with what is coming up next. Lauren?
Hey guys, good morning. From cowboys to clowns, there is no shortage of fun to be had here at the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo. We're going to show you exactly what we mean coming up next.
It's Rodeo, where the top athletes in the sport compete for some big prize money.
It's an exciting event. Right now, Lauren continues her live and local coverage from the Norris Penrose Event Center with what we could expect. Lauren, giddy up. What's going on?
Good morning, guys. You know what? I am in the barrel right now. We're going to tell you what that is in a second, but the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo is in full swing right now. A lot of action to be had. We've got the rodeo clown also, Justin Rumford. Hey, how you doing, my friend?
Good. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
It's a beautiful day here in Colorado.
It is a beautiful day. Let's hope it lasts through the evening, and then Saturday and Sunday are supposed to be very pretty too.
We want to have a day with no rain. Can we make that happen?
I hope so.
That's
Let's
why my
ask
barrel's
Justin.
a little
I think
muddy.
we're in good shape. We hope. All right.
Awesome.
So, you're the rodeo clown, you're the barrel man. Explain your role here at the Pikes Peak or Bust Rodeo.
Well, actually, my main job is I'm an entertainer. I make sure everybody here has a good time. I get to work with our sound man with the music and our rodeo announcer, and what we try to do, what my job is to just help you enjoy your experience. We do some sing-alongs and we do some giveaways. I about got wrestled from a guy from Olympic wrestler.
Really?
Was training here. He about tackled me last night. He didn't like clowns, I found out. But we're just here to make sure everybody has a good time. And during the bull ride and the bullfights, which concluded last night, I am in the barrel. I can maneuver this barrel around to help the bull riders get away safe, or the bullfighters get away, depending on what we need to do. So a lot of times when a bull will hit the barrel, it'll go rolling. And so
You're inside while it's rolling?
yeah. Bulls will chase that. Bulls, I don't know where that started, but they don't see color. They don't go to red. That's just a myth.
It's a myth.
A lot of times, if you can pick the barrel up and they hit it and it goes rolling away, they'll follow the movement. That's what they go after.
Right,
so
guys, I want to show you. You're actually standing, but there's a hole on both sides. My feet are actually touching the ground right now, and I'm standing up like this. Now, you're grabbing on inside when the bull comes after you, but has his horns ever gone into any of these sides?
Not really.
Okay.
It's really not that bad. It's a pretty cool job, you know. We meet with the bullfighters. We talk about the bulls, you know. These bulls were drawn for these cowboys 2 weeks in advance. So you can go to roughstockstats.com and you can see what each bull does. Some bulls are mean, some aren't. Some riders are good, some aren't. So before the whole deal starts, we've actually got a very big game plan on what's going to happen with each rider.
Exactly.
So it's not just a couple guys out in the arena chasing bulls. It's almost
a full
like
plan.
Yeah, it's like an offense meeting before a football game.
I hear you. All right, sounds like a lot of fun, guys. Pikes Peak or Bus Rodeo, big tradition here in Colorado, southern Colorado. People drawn from all over the world, really, to come out here.
It's been almost full both nights, even in the rain. So.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Come see this guy, the rodeo clown, the rodeo entertainer, Justin Rumford. Thanks for being out here with us this morning. Having a lot of fun.
Here. Thanks, Lauren.
All right, guys, you can get tickets to Pikes Peak or Bus Rodeo at pikespeakorbust.org. Remember, this event goes back to all of our local military families, so definitely important to come out here, have a lot of fun. Don't forget about the fan zone, and it's a chance for you to give it back to the community as well.
Sounds good, Lauren. Good stuff for sure. Lots of family fun. So, yeah, we'll see you at the rodeo.
A lot of fun.
Thanks.